I'm not gonna say who, but I was calling with a friend. And this is a while ago, but I was calling with a friend and they had me on speaker because they were just like cleaning up or cooking. I don't remember, but they were doing something and they had me on speaker. And then I heard them. They go like, Alexa, what is the... No, it's like, Alexa, can you please schedule this at this time? Right? And then you can hear in the background, they're like, got it. Scheduled a blank on the blank date. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And my friend was like, oh, it's Alexa. So it's like, it's basically like Siri, but for your house and not just on the phone. And you can like schedule stuff and you can like search stuff up. You can even like search up menus and reserve things. Apparently, you can reserve a restaurant through Alexa. You're like, Alexa, please reserve a restaurant, like this restaurant for 6 p.m. today. And they will reserve it somehow. I don't know. I was so mind blown. So keep in mind, their window was open, their walls are thin. And I just out loud, because I was on speaker, I was like, hey Alexa, play moaning sounds non-stop for an hour in the highest volume, please. And she did. Like, that was the loudest, because I said like, play moaning sounds on loop on the highest volume. And I shit you not, it was so loud. It was so loud. And Alexa was like, got it. Playing, changing the volume and playing moaning sounds. Like, moaning sounds playing now or something. And you just hear like, oh, like that on loop, just over and over. And my friend was like, Alexa, stop. But because the volume was so high, Alexa couldn't hear him. Because my friend was like, Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Because their hands are doing something. They're like, Alexa, stop. But then because the volume was so high, it couldn't hear him. And he had to like quickly dry off and stop whatever he was doing to actually he unplugged it and just turned it off. Like, Mika, my neighbors could hear this. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know it's gonna work. Like, how... It reacts to anyone's voice at that point. Like, if someone had their windows open, I can just scream through their windows being like, hey Alexa, and it'll just play. It doesn't care who's talking. It just does it. That's not very smart now, is it, Alexa? Mika patrolling people with Alexa? Yeah, I'm never getting Alexa ever. I feel like one day, if I got Alexa and I have my chat on like speaker, I saw this on like a failed Twitch compilation. I think someone was streaming and then he was asleep. And they had like the chat TTS on speaker and someone donated being like, hey Alexa, tell me my address. And Alexa just played the address out loud. And now the whole world knows where he lives. So I was like, no. We are never, ever, 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 ever getting an Alexa. Ever. He got doxxed because of Alexa. Yeah! Someone can be like, hey Alexa, what's Mika's phone number? Or like, what's my phone number? And he's just gonna say it. So I was like, ever. We're never getting Alexa. I'm already good with Siri. My friend's name sounds like Siri, and every time I greet them, it just fucking turns on. My phone turns on. So I'm already sick and tired of that. And I'm not getting one whose name is fucking Alexa. Hell no. Alexa, post ear pics onto... I'm not doing that. You can't have Alexa, just don't have it in your bedroom. Yeah, but what if it hears it all the way from the living room? Just turn the volume off the stream down. Here's the thing, chat, right? Being safe is usually the least entertaining option. You just low-key dox poor Siri? True. Hey Alexa, say my name. Where do I live? What's my phone number? What's my name? Everything. I read a case report once of someone hacking into a house's network and he used the baby monitor to get Alexa to unlock... Fuck no. You know what we got? I got like a little deadbolt. I got an extra deadbolt because I'm so nervous. I do not trust my shit. Technology is smart, but I don't trust how smart they are. It's a mega brain. That is some stalkerish, scary behavior, bro. Smart tech is scary. Maybe call me like, yes, chat, I'm a boomer. But I don't know. I don't trust smart tech. I'm not the most smartest person and I'm not the most tech savvy. So, it scares me.